I was freaking at the range shooting, and I was pregnant, and I did not know I was pregnant. Somebody woke up. Anyway, but yeah, so I couldn't eat or drink nothing in the beginning. Like, it was crazy. And the worst part, I think once I got in like my second trimester, was not knowing when I would deliver. Like, it was so nerve-wracking, just, you know, being in the baby forums and the mommy forums, and I was like reading a lot of baby center stuff, because that's what women do. And then the What to Expect app was still out then. I don't know if it's still out now, because I know after I had the girls, they were like doing maintenance or something on it, and I think it went away. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, I didn't know when I was gonna go on that labor. It was nerve-wracking, because it could happen my second trimester, it could happen my third trimester, and then like when Braxton Hicks started, I was like, this is annoying. Like, Braxton Hicks feels so stupid. It was like my stomach would get hard, so it was kind of like a contraction, but it wasn't a contraction. It was dumb. It would get hard, but it was breathable. It didn't hurt. You just felt it happening. Only time it hurt was when like the babies was in different positions and stuff. It was awkward, but for the most part, it didn't hurt. They were just annoying because they wouldn't go away, and I had it a lot. And then we had the baby shower in Chicago. So, mind you, we were still in El Paso, Texas. The baby shower was in Chicago, where I'm from. So we went to Chicago. His family met us in Chicago for the baby shower. And that ride was just bad. But then, on the way back to El Paso, we had to stop in New Mexico because I was having I was having real contractions. And I was scared because they wouldn't stop. But we still don't know why I was having the contractions, but they were saying that part of it had something to do with the fact that I wasn't dehydrated, but I wasn't drinking as much water as I should have been. I think I was like on the verge of dehydration, or like right there where you start being dehydrated. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, we had to stop in New Mexico. It was crazy because my husband was speeding, and the cops was pulling us over, and they pulled us over, and I'm sitting up there breathing, and I'm just like, oh my God. I was so scared. I was like, my stomach, I'm having contractions. And they're like, you know, it was until the cop like looked at me, and he saw how big my freaking stomach was, because it was freaking ginormous. And he was like, oh my God, is that where you were speeding? We're like, yeah, we was looking for, we was looking for something to eat too, because I was like freaking starving. And I was like, well, maybe that'll stop the contractions. So he was there, he called the paramedics came, they took my blood pressure and stuff, they felt me, did a little, you know, brief little workup on me, and they were like, okay, yeah, we're gonna escort you to the hospital because we need to make sure you're not gonna have those babies. So they escorted us to the hospital, which seemed like it took like another 30 minutes to get there. It was like ridiculous, because it really was technically just like all the way up, turn. But we literally took like 30 different turns just to get there, and it seemed like we didn't even go that far, but it was like 30. Maybe it just felt like forever to me because I was having contractions. I don't know. So then when we got there, I told the lady I was having contractions. She was like, no, you're just having Braxton Hicks. How you gonna tell me what I'm having? I'm sitting here telling you, this ain't my first rodeo, honey. This is my first pregnancy, yes. But I went to the hospital like 4 or 5 different times for contractions. It was crazy. And they was really contractions. The first time it was Braxton Hicks. Every time after that, it was real contractions. And, you know, they would watch me, observe me, and then like, okay, it ain't happening that much, so we'll send you back home. Or it would happen a lot, and then it would stop. It was crazy. Like, it would happen for like They had even got so close to where there was like every 3 hours, but then they would stop. I don't know, whatever. It was annoying. I know I went to the hospital a lot for contractions. It was crazy. And because it was 2 babies, it was necessary to do that. It would be different. When I was pregnant with him, it was different, of course, because it was only 1 baby. But with them, I had to go follow up on it because I was pregnant with 2 babies, and I could have had them at any given time, and it would have been crazy, you know, an emergency or something. So I had to. So yeah, I did that. Went. It was fun. Well, it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun at all. But it was fine. I was fine. The kids were fine. We was all good. So we left New Mexico. We was like, it was so crazy because it was like an hour and 30 minutes away from home too. And I really just wanted to hang on an extra hour and 30 minutes because I was like, watch, we gonna go here. And then I was like, I don't want to have my babies in New Mexico. I want to go back home. It was crazy. I don't know, it was just awkward because I didn't know nobody. I hated that hospital because I already didn't like the people. Excuse me. I already didn't like the people because they were sitting up here telling me what I was having. It was so stupid, but whatever. Anyway, I did what I did, got it done, got home. And me and my doctor both knew that I wasn't gonna make it past 36 weeks because we just knew I wasn't gonna make it past 36 weeks. It was, first of all, I'm tiny. I'm really, really small. I'm 5'2", so yeah, we knew I wasn't gonna make it. And then how fast she saw my stomach growing and how healthy the babies were becoming because they was getting some weight on them. She was like, oh yeah, they're doing really, really good. They're really getting pumped. I did really good. I'm so proud of myself because I was determined to get them as healthy and fat as possible because I knew I wasn't gonna make it past 36 weeks. I knew I wasn't, and I was so nervous about it, but I got them as far along as I could. I had them at 34 weeks and 6 days, almost 35 weeks, but nope. And that's a story for another time because I was pissed about that. But yeah, 34 weeks, 6 days, I had my babies. Well, I went into labor. It was crazy because I was like bent over. And this is when I knew I was in labor. I felt it. It was different. Nope. I'm not gonna talk about it. Say that for another day. Oh yeah, I meant to tell y'all this in the beginning. I was freaking at the range shooting and I was pregnant and I did not know I was pregnant. So last time I went to the range, I was actually pregnant and I was shooting on my belly. And it was uncomfortable, but I didn't know I was pregnant. My stomach was hurting though, but I mean, I never really cared for, I thought I just had gas or something, I don't know, whatever, but yeah, I was pregnant, y'all. It was crazy. And then not only that, but I freaking we handled a lot of ammo. I was an ammo handler too at my unit. I had to do a special class for it or whatever. So not only did I drive, not only did I load my truck and my trailer, but I freaking also handled a lot of ammo, live and dunnage, but that's pretty much not live and live ammo. And it was crazy. It was crazy because I fell off the LHS. And it wasn't my fault. And it wasn't funny either. Like, it wasn't even a funny situation that happened. Like, we was loading up the live ammo on the back of the freaking, on the back of my LHS. And the civilians did not freaking secure the ammo crates. So when they forklift, I can't think of what the heck it's called, but pretty much it wasn't secure. I had grabbed it because I lost my balance and they weren't secure. So literally all of the freaking ammo boxes fell with me when I fell off the truck. And it was not even funny. Like, it sucked because the way I landed, I hurt my wrist and I hurt my ankles. I landed so weird, like it was not even funny. And that in turn hurt my knees a little more too because of the impact, because that was a long fall and I didn't land, like, I didn't land on my butt, but I should have. If my butt would have hit the ground before everything else did, I would have landed on my butt. But my hands and my ankles landed on the ground before my butt did. I don't know. It was awkward, but so that's that story. My baby back asleep. All he got is freaking curly hair. Every time I freaking comb it out, curl right back up. It's annoying. So I just stopped combing it every couple days because it just literally curl right back up. It's annoying. But anyway, love y'all. Hope y'all like this story time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Love y'all. Bye.